wanted to make a little quick message about love. I don't know, I've just been thinking a lot about it and how I feel about it. And it's confusing, especially as an artist. So, basically I just want to talk about how being an artist in love is different from someone who isn't an artist and them being in love. Because I think as artists, our art, if you're really in it, like really in it, as artists, our art is always gonna be our primary love. Like that's what it is. It's what you think about when you wake up. It's what you think about when you go to sleep. It's what you think about throughout the day. You have these feelings that arise when you think about art, when you start creating something, when you work on a project, and it's, for me at least, it's pretty parallel to liking or loving someone. And with that being said, I kind of teeter totter on the line of, oh my gosh, yes, I want to be in a relationship. Oh my gosh, yes, it's so beautiful to be in connection with another human being and to be meshed with someone like that in that way where you you and that person both kind of rotate on that same axis, but also but also I already have something like that. I already have something like that, and I don't have to worry about a lot of things that come with being in a relationship, I guess. Like I don't have to, like, me and the relationship between me and my art, it's just me and me, basically. Um I don't have to involve another person. And involving another person like that into your life, romantically, intimately, it's a lot of energy. And for me it's like, okay, well, if I'm already doing that with my art, what why am I gonna do that with someone else? Kind of. And it's, I don't know. And it's so weird because I don't even truly believe that. Like, I don't even really believe that art is all what's gonna fulfill my requirement for love. Like, that's not what I think. Um, the thing is, I do think that a very specific person, it has to be a very specific person to enter my life in that way, because honestly, I'm a lot, bro. Like, I'm just a lot. Like, look at, and there's more up there. Like, as an artist, I'm very intense. Everything about me, I feel, is intense. And if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm not dialing that down. And people don't seem to respond well to that. Like, well, to someone being very passionate about life, especially a woman. Like, people have created these fake gold boxes for women. Like, okay, you fit here, you fit here, you fit here, you fit here. You're only supposed to act like this. Only show this amount of passion, but not too much. And when you start showing too much, just reel it back. Because we don't need you feeling all that. Disgusting. Anyways, yeah, it's, as I was saying, yeah, I need a very specific type of person, and I don't know if that exists. I don't know if that exists. I mean, yeah, like, isn't there's like something, there's so many people in the world, obviously. So there has to be one person that exists like that, but and I can think to myself, well, when is that gonna happen? But then I also think to myself, why are you trying to predict when it happens. Just sit back. Because every time I've just sat back and let go, things have happened. Things that I've desired have happened. So, I don't know, it's just hard because you see everyone else in relationships and it's so beautiful. I think for me, I got past the point of jealousy, and I don't think it was really even like evil jealousy, like, oh my god, I want that relationship. It was more so, wow, I wish I had that. It's like, I wish I had that. But now I don't even think it's that. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's kind of an admiring feeling of other people in relationships, but more so, when or why don't I have that? And then I answer myself, well, you do have that, just in another form. But then I say that doesn't count. It doesn't count, but does it count? Because I mean, love can be expressed in thousands of different ways. So, but no, obviously it's not the same. Love between art and love between a human being person. Um, yeah, definitely. If you're an artist, the person that you're in a relationship with has to be a creative, has to be an artist. Like, sorry, sorry, they're not gonna understand you, and it's not gonna work if they're not. Respectfully, because they're not gonna understand your mind. What's the point of being with someone that doesn't understand your mind? They can only get it to a certain point. They're not gonna fully grasp the totality of your personality because they themselves aren't in that space. They're in that creative space. And it really just isn't gonna work. It isn't compatible. The mind of an artist and the mind of a non artist, someone who isn't an artist, are two different mind spaces. Even the way they think is completely polar opposite. And I'm not saying that it'll never work, but I feel like if you want to be your happiest and most fulfilled within a partnership, if you're an artist that is really into their art like full time, and this doesn't mean that you have to make art a career, but just be a creative who loves to create and invest in their creative and artistic practice. If you're someone like that and you're in a partnership with someone who has none, like nothing, like not a creative bone in their body, I just don't get how that can work. Like, I don't see that for myself. Like, I can't even imagine that. Like, how would that even work? Can please tell me how would that work? Sure, opposites attract, but not like that. Not like that. That's too opposite. That's not. They're not even on the same plane. Um. Yeah. It's just confusing. It's just really confusing because sometimes I think to myself, is this all I'm gonna get? But I know that's not true. But it's also me having to accept the fact that I do think that so I can move on and know that it's not true. Like, of course I deserve that. Of course I know that it's gonna happen, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. And as an artist, it's hard because you have to be very specific about the people that you let into your space because everyone that is in your circle affects your creative process and your creative mind. And this cannot happen without this. So it's kind of scary too Because it's like, well, what if they're not, like, what if you think they're this person that they're not? And then, or they think you're this person that you're not. So, fuck, it's literally a paradox, bro. Like, what if you guys think that about one another, but oh fuck, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just, I wouldn't say it's overwhelming, but it definitely lingers on my mind. Like, how would that work? Because, like I said, I need a very specific person. And this sounds like I'm trying to, what's that movie called? Build a Better Boy? I think that's what it is. No, but I promise I'm not trying to do that. I know that that person is not going to be perfect because I'm not, because nobody is, but they do need to have certain characteristics. And I'm sure and I'm sure they're going to be looking for certain characteristics as well. Because if that person and I end up mingling up, matching up, obviously I'm gonna have to be what they're looking for and they're gonna have to be what I'm looking for. It isn't just one way. But it's just like when. Um I don't know. In the meantime I do have my art. In the meantime I do have my art and I'll always have that. Regardless of any romantic relationship, platonic relationship, despite any of that, I'll always have this. I'll always have this. And maybe that's just what I meant to learn right now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it doesn't, the lack of not being in a romantic relationship doesn't make me feel bad about myself though. Like I'm okay. It's just, to have that person that gets you in that way all the time and you for them. It's like you can't really top that. Like, I don't mean that there's nothing better than that because life isn't just, that isn't the pinnacle of life, but there's just certain feelings and experiences that can't be replicated by anything else. And I honestly think the only thing that comes close is art. So that's why I said maybe I'm just meant to love my art more and build a stronger relationship to it right now. Because I don't fucking know. I don't know. But yeah, this is my conversation. I hope that someone can relate to this, at least one person, because oh boy, I don't know if this made that much sense, but it made sense to me. It made sense to me, and I hope it made sense to you. So, yeah, have a magical day. Bye, bye, bye.